Today's society is constantly concerned with going green. We try to conserve energy in order to form a better future for our children and anyone else on this planet for tomorrow. Forms of energy that are being developed in order to replace fossil fuels are tidal power and wave power. They are underfunded and very underappreciated for what they could possibly do to improve our society today. Wave power is the transport of energy by ocean surface waves and the capture of that energy to do useful work. Tidal power, or tidal energy, is a form of hydropower that converts the energy of tides into electricity or other forms of power. The main problem with wave and tidal power is that the average citizen doesn't even know it exists. The purpose of this video is to ensure that you will know more about wave and tidal power by the end and can help spread the word to everyone else.
The Earth is covered by water, and there are tides moving across all of that. We are obviously not using this resource to its full potential. Tidal power and wind power are similar in that they both use turbines to gather energy, except tidal generators are under the water surface. As the tide moves, the turbines spin like windmills. These turbines are then mounted on a gearbox, which then generates electricity, which is then carried to shore using underwater cables. Tidal power is non-polluting, reliable, and predictable. Since the interaction between the Earth and the Moon to create tides is continuous, tidal power is a practically infinite renewable energy source. Unfortunately, although we have the technology required to harness this tidal energy, tidal power is expensive. There is only one major tidal generating station in operation. It is located at the mouth of the Rance River in France. There are other places doing this, but on a much smaller scale. What this energy resource really needs is funding, and to get that, we need to raise awareness.
So there are many kinds of wave power. The American version uses a powered buoy system, which has a piston attached to the wave floor. As a wave comes in, the buoy goes up, and when it goes away, the buoy goes back down. It moves the piston back and forth, generating electricity. Just one buoy can power 20 homes. Australians are doing something similar with wave power, but the buoys are underneath the water surface. You don't see it. They plan on powering the entire southern coast of Australia completely with this system. It's the biggest project using wave power that I've ever heard of. There's a new version of wave power technology that's being tested. It's called the Anaconda. It's a long snake-like object that's just underneath the water surface. As the swell hits the front of the snake, it expands the rubber along the body, which gathers more energy until it gets to the end, producing electricity. There's another version of wave energy called the Oyster. This has a flotation device on the top of it, which goes back and forth as it hits the waves. It's kind of spring-loaded, so when the wave goes past, it goes back to its initial position. This pushes a piston back and forth, generating electricity on the shoreline. Another version is the Palimus Wave Converter. It's many sections of flotation devices which move independently as they hit waves. At the tail section, it drives two different pistons which generate electricity.
Because wave and tidal energy is so little known and so underutilized, we need your help too. Become more well informed by learning more at www.oceanenergycouncil.com and clicking the links for more info on wave energy and tidal energy. Join the Ocean Energy Council on Facebook and Twitter to keep up with the latest news concerning these energies, and donate online on the Ocean Energy Council website to support research, development, and publicity. You and your friends can also write to your state senators and representatives to encourage them to support wave and tidal energies. To look up your senator, go to www.senate.gov and look for the How To link on the left, where you'll find step-by-step instructions on how and who to write to. To look up your state representative, go to writerep.house.gov, enter your state and zip code, and follow instructions there. Thanks for your time and your help.